Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Valley Girl Beauty, and in today's video I wanted to kind of talk about the question, is SeneGence right for you? And I'm going to share 5 main benefits, the 5 main reasons that I hear people join and the reason that people stick with it, and part of the reason that I'm still here as a distributor as well. So I'm going to talk about those in just a couple minutes, but first I just have to say as a disclaimer what SeneGence is not. This is not a get rich quick scheme. It takes time, it takes effort. You have to study your craft, learn your craft, and you have to, persevere. There's going to be ups and downs. You're going to have highs, you're going to have lows, and that's just the reality of running a business. Okay, there's a lot of perks and a lot of benefits, but I just have to put that out there because a lot of times people will join with the mindset of, I'll join and I'll give it a try, and if I don't see results, then I'm going to quit. But this is not something that you can just share one post and then all of a sudden, you're making hundreds of dollars overnight. Okay, that's not how this works. That's not how businesses work. So I just have to put that out there. This takes you investing your time and effort to create a plan, to wear and share the products, and decide where you're going to run your business, whether it's on social media or in person. So it does take work. The work is not hard and it is fun, but you have to actually do it. And a lot of times people really struggle with consistency and taking action. So those are the 2 things that you have to do if you want to see success. And so many times people don't want to do those things until they've already seen success. So then it's just like this never-ending cycle of you start, but you don't actually take action, and then you're not seeing the results you want, and then you quit and say it didn't work for you, but you didn't actually work your business. You didn't put the time and effort in because you were waiting to have success before you put the time and effort in. So does that make sense? I had to touch on that real quick before I go into like the 5 benefits and the 5 main reasons that people join. And there's a reason that a lot of us have been here for 4, 5, 6, 7 plus years, because it's a great business opportunity. It's a great career opportunity, and the products really, really work. Okay, so 5 main benefits, who this is for. Number 1, people who need something for themselves, some people who need something to take ownership over. I hear a lot of people, they're just so overworked by their job, they kind of lose their identity, they get lost in work and in mom life, and they don't have anything to kind of like call their own, or me time, or anything like that. For me, I was a workaholic and I spent so much time outside the home that of course it took starting a business to actually teach me the importance of me time, spending time on myself, and it has just been such an amazing experience to actually find myself. I never wore makeup, I never used skincare, I didn't think it was okay to be girly, and this kind of taught me that all of those things are okay, and to embrace it and to enjoy it. And it doesn't mean that you have to be a rock star makeup artist. I'm still not. I'm very basic, but you can still do good makeup and take care of your skin and have fun with it. And so that is definitely something, just having something for yourself can be really empowering. Okay, and then the second thing is people looking for an additional stream of income. That obviously makes sense. You're looking for something that you can do on your own time, that you don't need, additional degrees or schooling for, that you can do from home. You don't have to commute to. When I first started, I was cleaning houses and I was teaching, and that kept taking me out of the home. So finding something that I could add into my life that didn't take me out of my environment, didn't take me out of the home, so I can still be around my family and my pets and things like that. That was really important to me because I was just so tired of being away from home that long. I was never home. I never got to see my husband, and now it's so nice that I can, pop over here into our spare bedroom and, put on some makeup in the morning, take some pictures, do some videos, and I'm still home. I can make breakfast. I don't have to leave. I can eat lunch here, in between doing videos, and it fits into the nooks and crannies of my life, which I really, really value. And then obviously the additional stream of income. And this is another thing. A lot of people look at success in direct sales in terms of the people who are making millions, and they leave out the fact that the majority of people will benefit from an extra $300 to $500 a month. That makes a huge impact on so many different people's lives. So yeah, there may not be everyone's making millions of dollars, but there are a lot of people who are making an extra $300,000, $500,000 plus a month, and that is making a significant impact and improvement on their life because it's fun, it's something they can do from home, and they get this friend group, which actually goes into the 3rd benefit, which is And third reason people join is they're looking for a community. They're looking for those friendships. I don't know if you can relate, but I feel like as an adult, I'm 32, it is really hard to make new friends and meet new people in this day and age of social media because everyone's online and people don't really connect in person anymore like we used to when we didn't have social media. I remember the days before Facebook. Okay, that's, if you guys are my age, you guys know that too. Same thing with like texting and cell phones. So it was a much, much different era. So I feel like this really helps fill that void for people who are, struggling to connect and they kind of feel isolated and they really just would love to have that kind of like friend group and support group. And the beautiful thing about SeneGence and doing a business like this is you have all these women who are using the same exact vehicle to get to their goals. So your goals are going to be different, but we're all using the same business. We're all using the same company to get there, which means we all have this common ground that we can relate to each other on automatically. So before you even get into what you like and dislike and, your family structure and all the things, you already have this common bond with other women that you are taking a chance on SeneGence because you love the products, because you've watched videos, you've heard about the opportunity, and you want a part of this, you want this experience. And that automatically makes you in line with so many other women. And then you can find your tribe even within SeneGence and find, your running buddies and the people that you work with. I have people who I randomly met online, who I'd never met in person, who I have conversations with almost every single day. We do Zooms, we do FaceTimes, messenger chats, and it's so much fun to have that group of people who are just so committed to, checking in on you, your well-being, and not just business related, but just like these are legit real friendships where, even if, SeneGence were to close down for whatever reason, like we would continue to be friends because we have formed this deep connection and bond. And so that I feel like a lot of people necessarily don't go into the business thinking that they'll get, but when they receive it, they're like, this has been absolutely life-changing. Okay. And then number 4, a lot of people are looking for a creative outlet and, to have fun. It's so much fun to do this because since the products are already created and packaged and priced and everything like that, we get to spend all the time that we would have spent making them to creating our own personal brand and learning how to do makeup and learning how to take care of our skin, which all benefits us, right? If we get better at skincare, our skin looks better, we feel better, we get better at makeup, we feel empowered and ready to take on the day. And then you get to create your identity, you get to create your brand, and you get to decide what that is about. Some people, it's all over the place. I am like a personal mindset, personal development guru. I love sharing that, love talking about that. I love education, I love product knowledge, I love kind of like the sciencey nerd stuff. And there are some people who are just rock stars at makeup, some people who are rock stars at skincare, some people are rock stars at videos, some are at pictures, you find kind of like your niche, and then also what lights you up. So personal development lights me up, but there's a lot of people who are, super into horseback riding or fitness, or, you can incorporate this into all aspects of your life. And it's kind of like, it's your opportunity to brand everything that makes you you and that you love. And it gives you this avenue to where you can then monetize that by sharing, the products that you are using and loving yourself while you're doing, your activities of normal living, your daily life activities, which makes it so fun. Okay. And then last part is people who like a challenge. And this is one that I have actually seen a lot with a lot of people who are very successful in this business. A lot of people join for fun. A lot of people join because they love the products. A lot of people join because they wanted the money. But the other part was just this challenge. I've heard so many people say, I've always wanted to try something like that. I've always wondered how I would do if I did something like that. And that is that kind of like challenge mindset to where it's like, I wonder how I could do if I was my own boss. I wonder, what sort of impact I could make. You want to try new things. You're curious about like going after the different ranks and rewards and recognition. And that's another thing that's fun. Like you get to earn sashes, you get to earn prizes, crowns, you can earn trips. There's so many different levels of recognition. And that is a great way to challenge yourself and a great way, to keep yourself motivated and always have different things to go after. And you get rewarded so many different ways because by you just working your business, you can earn all these incentives on top of the income that you're earning from working your business. So it's really like this, perfect storm of everything coming together. And then I have to say, along with challenges and people who like challenges, those people are usually the ones who can like respond pretty well and adapt to change. And you can see others' success as inspiration versus like making you feel less about yourself. So there's definitely some characteristics I see with people who like taking on a challenge. And I know I like taking on a challenge. I see people doing well and I'm like, that just means that I can do it. So I always see, people who are doing really well and earning trips and things like that as a source of inspiration to be like, let me see what they're doing, see what I can learn from, because I want to do what she's doing. And it pulls me up, it lifts me up, it makes me better. My sales have improved so much this past year, and it's really because I just started showing up differently, and I'll have other videos on that, but I changed my mindset and my business has like exploded. I hit what's called Ruby Senna sales, which is $12,000 worth of sales within a quarter, which is awesome. I had never hit that before, and I had hit it, since then, like another quarter in a row, and was on track the next quarter. So it's, when you see people as inspiration, and you take on these challenges and you're like, I can do this, I can figure it out. It's just a matter of figuring this out. And that's that tenacity and that perseverance to, I'm going to go after it until I figure it out. Those times, a lot of those types of people are the ones who definitely see success and, are with it long term, which, I'm a perfect example of that. Okay. And then I also have to say it is a crash course in personal development, like confidence, skills, mindset. Like you will be forced to improve those things because you have to in order to stay in business. And the great thing is everybody's on that journey together. You're surrounded by like-minded people who are constantly sharing, different personal development tips, different mindset tips, helping you unlock what is holding you back, helping you unlock your limiting beliefs. So there's a lot that comes with it. Those are kind of like the 5 main things that when I look at the people on my team or other people in the company and I ask, why do you join, or what's your favorite thing about SeneGence? It's usually going to be one of those 5 things. They like the challenge, they like the fun and the creative outlet, they like the friendships in the community, they're looking for that additional stream of income, or they just needed something for themselves, something, to kind of find their own identity again. So just some things to keep in mind. If any of those things sound like you or have resonated with you, I would love to chat with you a little bit more if you have more questions about, whether this is right for you or not. And then again, if you're someone who just simply loves the products and you're watching videos on YouTube about SeneGence because you're like, should I sign up? Should I not? I don't really know about the business. The beautiful thing is a sign up to become a distributor, whether you're wanting to run a business or just use it for the discount, is exactly the same. So if you wanted to sign up for free in January 2022 and get your one-time wish list order in, get $600 worth of products for $300 plus tax and shipping, get way more bang for your buck instead of paying full price, you can totally do that. And then enroll in our 90-day basic to business program, and you can kind of see before you like dive all the way in or fully make that decision, what it looks like, what the tasks are day to day, and kind of see like, oh, this isn't as hard or as complicated or as scary as I want. And then you can decide if this is something that you want to go the business route in or just stay, using your account as a wholesale customer. So that's totally up to you. The sign up is exactly the same, which I love about it. A lot of people signed up originally for the discount, but then when their skin started improving and their friends started noticing their makeup and they wanted to see where they could get it, they're like, wait a minute, I could actually make money doing this. So, there's a lot of new distributor perks and things like that, but never feel pressure to like, you have to make that decision right away. Talk to someone, send me a message, ask your questions, and then remember the choice is ultimately yours with what you want to do, but you can take this as far as you want, and I truly believe that. So if you have any questions or if you want to sign up while it's free, whether for the business or for the discount, I will put the link in the description of this video. If you do choose to sign up, you will get an email from info@ValleyGirlBeauty inviting you to our team training group, and I will reach out to you as well. And that's all I have for today. So have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Bye.